Hello, hello. I think we're live. So let me check if someone is already here. I see one person watching us. Hello, are there two of you guys? Hello, everyone. So I'm going to wait a few seconds, minutes to let the people coming, not to miss anything before we start. Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. If you also like, you can put me some comments so I can see that you are watching, that you are listening, that you can hear me. Hello, Maria. Hello. Hello, Carol. Nice to see you, girls. Rosa. Hola. Hello. Thank you so much for coming together this evening. And I'm pretty excited because this is my first live for Paint Art. And yeah, I'm so glad to see you here, guys. So we are 12 people here, and it's just great. It's amazing. Hello, Dunai. Hello, Beata. Nice to see you, girls. So let me see. Oh, hello, everyone. This is so nice to see you here, guys. Well, maybe for those who doesn't know me or who don't know me, I'm Yuli from Yuli Art, and I'm doing crafting for 2 years now already. And today is my very first live for Paint Art, and I'm going to present you a wonderful vintage ornament. So I have prepared everything here. So if you like, we can wait maybe just a few seconds and I will proceed to the crafting so everyone can watch us from the beginning. So I have Lorraine here. Hello. We have Eva. Hello. So yeah, so we are 21 people already here. It's just fantastic. 22. Okay, guys, if you like, we can start. So I can present you the products that I will be using here. Hello, Rosa. Good evening. Yes, I see, but I did already tune my my volume so to the minimum. So I hope that this is not too annoying. Okay, guys. As you can see, I have prepared the base already here. So we will be creating an small MDF ornament like here with a nutcracker because nutcrackers are my latest obsession. And I'll show you the products that I will be using for this. Of course, I've prepared my MDF shape here. It looks like this. And I have primed it already with bonding primer. I think everyone knows this. So I will try to make myself a little bit. So maybe this is better right now. Okay, so the bonding primer for the beginning, and I have already used it on my MDF shape. Then I will be using white chalky paint. And for decoupaging my napkin, I will use the new decoupage glue. And for decorating and creating some effects on our ornament, I will be using those gorgeous antiquing gels. I love them really much. They are my latest crushes. I love to use them like literally everywhere. So I'm still not sure if I'm going to use the olive one or the umber. So I think we will see it in the process. Of course, I will give my ornament a little 3D shape with modeling paste and stenciling. And for this project, I decided to take the snowflakes, and this stencil is from Stamperia. I think it is the last winter collection. So if you like, I have the number here, so you can see it. Hello, Laura. Hello, Miriam. And of course, we will be creating some color using the sparkling gel, because it's like a Christmas project and there is no Christmas without sparkling. So therefore, I will use this medium here. Then we will cover everything to finish it with the glossy varnish. And maybe I will be also using a little bit shining chameleon wax paste. Well, it depends actually on how the project will turn out in the end. So we can play around and see what we can add for more extra. And we will working also with molds. And for gluing down the molds, I use the Express glue. For me, it's just the best one. So guys, very good product for myself. Okay, let's get started. And of course, the napkin. Yeah, and I use like a very usual napkin. I bought it in TK Maxx. So here in Germany, we have a wonderful store for home decor and all the stuff, and I bought it there. But you can use any type of Christmas rice paper, decoupage paper, napkin you like. So, but I decided to take this one because nutcrackers are my latest obsession, as I mentioned in the beginning. Okay, so first step would be priming the MDF shape. So I did it before, like a really thin layer with the bonding primer. So I will escape this step for the first. I think everyone knows how this product works. And now we're going to cover the front side with a white chalky paint. And I don't like to have messy hands. Therefore, I will use gloves. Yes, TJ Maxx is really cool store, Miriam, you're right. So I got everything there for my home, my clothes, my decor, even for crafting. I found everything there. And those napkins I got like 1 week before. So if you guys want to do some shopping, go to TK Maxx and you will definitely find those napkins. So they look like this. So they're really beautiful, so you can choose like 3 of them. They're all cute. All right, so let's do some covering. White chalky paint. Now I will need a brush. This one is still wet. So, and also here I will cover it in a thin layer because the coverage of this chalky paint is just great, so you don't need too much. And I don't care about the edges because on the edges we will work with sparkling gel. So I will only cover the middle of this base because I want to the nutcracker appear like more heavily. So this is why I'm going to cover it like this. All right, so I'm happy with that. Where I have my water. Oh, I forgot my water, guys. I got it here. Sorry. So my water is here. All right. So I will mute myself for a while because I need to dry it first. So I don't want you guys to get annoyed by my hair dryer. So I will mute myself for a while. It goes really quick with those chalky paints. So, and now we're going to glue down the napkin itself. So guys, for those who are maybe new in mixed media, in decoupaging, when you're using napkins, always make sure to divide the tissue like in 3 slices, because the tissue is like it's holding 3 layers, and we only need the single layer with the print. So that means we need to slide down to layers, and then you use the third layer with the print. So, and I will use the decoupage glue for bring the nutcracker on his place. So it goes really quick. And I need to be like really careful with a napkin because it's not that thick like the normal. So I will try to bring my nutcracker more to the upper side, because here underneath the shape I would like to add molds. So let me just think about it. I think this would be cool. Yes, good place. And I will bring the second layer of decoupage glue. Ooh. So like this. Oh, I love this nutcracker. He's so cute. So I will dry it really quick. It goes really fast with this decoupage glue. So just 1 second. We are done. So this is how the nutcracker looks like right now. Of course, if you like to add like more effects, you can use a larger MDF or even a canvas, whatever you like. But I wanted to be the nutcracker like in the center of this project. This is why I used the small one. And now we're going to place the molds, so I can kind of figure out where I can work with sparkling gel, because inside the mold I would like to keep it all white to bring the highlight to the nutcracker, and outside on the edges I would like to work with some more effects. So let's do it. I use these 2 molds. I think everyone knows them. I got it like from internet. You can easily order them. So I will do those bells here, and I use a soft clay for this. I like to work with soft clay because those resins molds, they are not that flexible, and sometimes my idea changed during the project and I want the mold to be flexible. Therefore, I like to work with soft clay because still I can change the mold. For example, if I see the bell is too large, I can do a smaller one. But it's all up to you guys. If you like, you can, of course, work with the resin. So I will take the mold out and see how it looks like. Yes, I think this is cute. It's the perfect size. And around the nutcracker, I will do the border. So this mold is not necessary anymore. And let me do the border right now. So I think that I will use this one. This is one of my favorite. Also here, I make it really messy, and in the end, I will make it all right. So this is how I work with those molds. I just let it inside, then slide with my finger till I see that the shape is right for me. And I take it out. So this is how it looks like. I think everyone knows this kind of mold. And I will try to make a kind of circle around the nutcracker. So we need one more. The same as before. Slide with the finger until it's smooth. Because I see many artists working with spatula, but I definitely can't. I don't know why. So therefore, I always use my finger to slide. Et voila, we have the second one. Let's make a fit, how it looks like. Oh yeah, I like it. And we need just a small part of it again. So this is too short, I guess, or do we need more clay? No, I think it is enough. And let's see if it was enough. Oopsala. Oh yeah, it's definitely enough. Cool. So I think we will glue it down this way. Like this. That means I need to take my express glue right now. I always glue the mold down with the express glue. For me, the best one. It goes quick, without any effort. So I need my gloves again. The brush. I will probably take a soft brush. Yeah. Because the molds are really thin, so I prefer to work with a thin brush. This is a watercolor brush that I use. Taking the express glue. Now I will start with a bell to center it. So it was here. Yes. I like it. Let's proceed with the borders. For me, gluing down the molds is so satisfying because it's like painting something. So I sometimes also paint with watercolors, and this is kind of painting for me as well. So, and I don't want to be the border too wide because I want to work here on the edges. So I think, yeah, this is cool. Let's proceed with the second one. Hello, Eniko. Welcome. So let's paint the second border. But you can also use hobby glue. It also works pretty well if you don't have an express glue at home. So now I need to do eye measurement to make sure that it's fine. So I think this is okay. Unfortunately, I'm not the type who is doing a proper measurement because I literally can't. I prefer to work with the eye measurement. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it's a mess. So, but I'm kind of a free artist, so in sense of I don't measure at all. It's not that good. So this is not. Hello, Julian. This is not really good, I think, but I'm learning. I'm learning to measure things, but still can't. But I think for this project, the oval is right. So I will cut this piece out because we don't need it. And voila, it's done. So this is how our project looks like. So we have the bell on the button and we have the frame outside, the nutcracker. Okay, so now I'm going to give it a dry so I don't mess my molds, yeah? And then we will proceed with coloring the ornament. So I will mute myself for a while because this step takes a bit longer. So you guys can write me comments at the time if you like. Ask me if something is unclear or anything you like. So I will be able to read the comments and maybe answer your questions or whatever you have to say. So see you soon. So I'm back again. It's not 100% dry. So if you are not rushing, you can leave it overnight. So to make sure that the clay is hardened really well. But for me, it's like a really thin layer of frame, a thin layer of bell. So it will be probably enough to proceed here with the further step. So now we are going to do a very interesting part, the coloring part. And as mentioned before, I would like to give this project like a spark because it's a Christmas project. And therefore, I decided to use the sparkling gel in shade olive gold. Yeah, so it's a mix. You can see it's sparkling, really nice. So I'm going to cover the edges with the sparkling gel and the back side. So for the back side, it's enough that it's only primed, so it doesn't need to be covered in white. But for more like light effect, you can of course use the also white chalky paint to cover it. But I decided not to do it. So let's start with the sparkling gel. I will take green because I want to focus like on three basic colors. red, green, and white. So if you have if you don't want to make it like really sparky, you can simply use chalky paint in green and red, and put it like on the edges, and put some glamour effect with wax or with patinas. Yeah. But for me, I want like a more extra today. I'm in the extra mood, so I will give it a little spark. So I need a clean brush. And also here, it's not that important if sparkling gel, covers the mold, because anyway we will cover the mold with the antiquing gel, so it is not that visible. So I go simply close to the mold. Try to make a good coverage, but what I prefer is when I work with sparkling gel, I always put 2 layers, because I want to have it like really shiny, really bright, without any stripes. So I highly recommend to apply this media twice, so like in 2 layers. So here I need a smaller yeah, like this. Oops. So let's go here. Yeah. Oh, I like the sparky effect. It's really nice. What I also like about sparkling gel is it dries really, really quick. So you only need to apply 1 layer. So, okay. And try not to do small swipes with the brush, but long swipes. So the lines seem proper and clean. So I will give it a dry really quick in order to apply the second layer after on. Yes, Lorraine. Lorraine wrote me that she likes the color. I definitely agree. This one is my favorite. So I will be ordering this more than once for sure, because I really like this shade as well. But they are like also blue one is very beautiful. So if you visit my Instagram or Facebook at Julie Art, like the same like you see in the box, I have done a vintage ornament also with sparkling gel, but in blue. Also very gorgeous. I like this one. So, and second layer, same technique, same brush. I prefer to work with a soft brush here and try to do large swipes. But of course, here in small areas, you need to work with a few little swipes. But anyway, here we have the possibility to do large swipes. So I do this and sliding down. And the coverage will be just great. And here again, a smaller brush. Oh, gorgeous. Beautiful. It's sparkling everywhere, so I try to show you guys more. This green is just gorgeous, and it's giving this gold effect, and this is definitely one of my favorite medium. Okay, now I will dry it really quick, and we will proceed with the back side and cover it also with the same sparkling gel. So guys, it goes quick. So now we will proceed with the back side. Here it's also necessary to do 2 layers, because 1 layer is not enough for the coverage. And also here I try to apply a thick layer of media to improve better coverage. And also here, if you like, you can choose a different sparkling gel, like in a different shade, which is suitable to your decoupage paper. Because I have like one rule: I never work with more than 3 colors. That means if I have a rice paper which is quite impressive regarding the coloring, I just pick 3 colors from this decoupage paper, and I bring it into my artwork. Sorry, and I never apply more, just to keep the balance in the project. So therefore, I decided to do the back side with the same color, with the same medium. So I will give it a dry really quick again. And we are going to put the second layer straight after on. Oh, it's sparkling so beautiful. It's gorgeous. And also here, if you, for example, like to have it more soft, not that colorful like me, you can cover the back side also in white and do the effects with green, with red, whatever you like, with sparkling gel or acrylic paint or chalk paint. But me, I decided to do it more sparkling. So this is beautiful. I try to show you the effect of the sparkling gel, but my light just doesn't let me. But in real life, it's 3 green color. Very beautiful. So now we can put the sparkling gel aside. So for those who just came across, it's this one, sparkling gel in shade olive gold. And let's dry it. So the back side is done regarding the coloring part. So we are ready. We have finished the sparkling gel step. And now I'm going to apply the extra. Oh, maybe in this slide you can see it even better. If you look to the camera where you can see me, obviously, here's the green. Really beautiful and sparkling, really, really nice. So. And now we are going to working with the backside again. And I would like to add some obvious Christmas elements. And these are going to be snowflakes. And we will apply it with the modeling paste. So I decided to take this one. This stencil is from Stamperia. I think it is from the previous Christmas collection. So I got it last year, I think. So I want to have those snowflakes like more in the center. So I will do the layouting to see what works best. This one or this one? No, I think I will take it this way around. Like this. Yeah, I like this shape. So here I will be working with modeling paste, but you can use the light modeling paste. You can use also heavy body gel if you like and put some glitter on it. So there are many possibilities how to apply this extra effect. So I will take my modeling paste, thin layer, not too much, and apply it on the back side. And guys, in case you're working like me, straight after putting the modeling clay to the front, don't push too much, because otherwise our mold will just be messy. So you can randomly apply it. I will put modeling paste also here. So we don't need too much, and maybe a little bit here. So I try to smooth the surface to make it like more balancing. So like this. Let's have a look what we have done. Wow. Well, here I have a mess a little bit, but no problem because we will covering it anyway. Let me just clean my stencil really quick, otherwise the modeling paste will just stuck on it. I will just randomly clean it before it gets stuck. All right, so now I can put it aside. So our stencil work is now done. This is how it looks like in this step. And I'm going to try it really quick. So I will mute myself for a while because it takes a bit longer. So I have finished. For those who are following my art, you guys know that I like to keep my projects like vintage-like, shabby. So that means for those who don't like the shabby effect, can leave the next step aside, yeah, or aside. And you can like leave this white modeling paste on your green background. It's like more highlighting. But for me, I wanted to things get like old. So this is a vintage Christmas ornament, and we're going to vintage this project or aging this project a little bit. So, and I will be working with antiquing gel, one of my favorite products from Pent Art. I use them literally in every project I do. It's a really cool medium for making vintage effect. So here I think I will mix both of them This one is in shade olive, so you can see it here. And this one is in umber. This one is more darker than the olive one, so you can see. And how do I work with those products? Sorry. First of all, I need a wet tissue, or I forgot the word for this. Like, let's see, tissue, wet tissue, or you can use cleaning wipes. Sorry. Here I got it. So I will take my brush again. So I need to make it clean. And I think that I will be using both of them, but my focus will be on the umber anti-king gel. So I will put like more from the umber. So for those who doesn't know this project or didn't use it, this is like wax-based patina, I would say. Really cool product. And this one is in olive. So now you can see the difference. Those products are available in much more shades. So, but particular for this project, I have used this too. Now I will take my MDF or my project and randomly apply it over it. Also on the green sparkling gel, because I don't want the spark to be like too obvious. And also here I randomly cover it, putting some olive. You can also mix them together to achieve a different shade. So here for me it's important that I cover the whole modeling paste, because I don't want to appear any white. So I don't want to be the highlight on the white one. Like this, for example. And now I'll take the wet wipe and simply make sure that I remove the anti-king gel, but not too much. So you see, you can work around and let some white areas, like here. If you feel that it's still not enough, you can put it on the edges. So I want my edges to appear darker than the center of the project. So I simply go and smooth the anti-king gel here. Blanche is saying that she loves those gels. Yes, definitely. So they are my latest crushes. So, and I want to put more green or olive to the snowflakes. So you can see that this is like really vintage effect. So our nutcracker from 17th century, I would say. And also here, I would like to make my edges more dark, so I apply even more. And very gently wipe away not necessary gel, or here, like this. This is what I like. So this is how it looks like. Maybe you can see it also on the front camera here. Cool. I will leave it this way. I will dry it really quick because I know this is a wax, but anyway, I would like to dry it so I make sure that nothing's stuck on my fingers or somewhere else. The same medium we will be using for the molds here on the front side. But here I will take a smaller brush, or a thinner brush, sorry. Also playing around with both shades. Also here, I go outside the edges because this way we maintain kind of natural shade. So I'm just mixing both shades. Also go inside of this frame. Oh no! So going outside like really gently. So you can do like some breaks. For example, like me, I put a layer here. Oh no, I messed here a little bit. But we want to have it like really vintage. So you see, we have this natural shade here on the corner and here outside of the frame. So we go ahead and it's doing the same thing. For example, if you want to have like real contrast on the frame, you can additionally add patina inside or outside the edges. But for me, it is like too heavy, so I will not do this step, but this is like kind of idea for those who want to have like more contrast on it. So I go with the olive. I love those two gels in a mix. They give like a really beautiful shape. Oops. So wiping away the leftovers. And also here, I intentionally leave the gel inside on the white background of the nutcracker because we want the shabby one, the old vintage one effect. And we are almost there. Wiping, oh, that was too dark. Wiping away. And also here, if you're working with a fresh mold like we do here, gently wiping. Yeah, so just remember that the molds are still not that that dry. So now I'm working with the bells. And I make sure that I cover like every single gap. And also here, the leftovers, we don't need them, so I wipe them away. And look how beautiful it turns out. Really vintage, really shabby. So I can try to show it in this camera. Here. Really, really beautiful. Really vintage. So, and now I'm going to put some natural shade on the outside using the umber. You can take like a really huge layer and go around the edges like we did in the background, and simply wiping everything away what you don't need. But of course, if you don't want to have it so much vintages like I do, you can leave this step with the antiquing gel away. But this is the effect that I wanted to reach. So we are done for this. Good evening, everyone. So I see 3 ladies joining us. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for watching me today. So we are about to do a vintage ornament with a nutcracker. And for those who just came across, this is the front side using bonding primer, white chalky paint, napkin, mold with the soft clay sparkling gel. And we have a vintage back side with olive gold sparkling gel, modeling paste on it with the stencil of a snowflake, and edge naked everything with antiquing gel. So we are almost done. I will meanwhile heat my silicone hot gun glue. So now I would like to put some snow on it. Of course, no Christmas without snow. So I will take my white chalky paint again. Also, I will take a spongy brush, or not a brush, sorry, a sponge, a small one. And I will gently go around the molds or this frame to make a snowy effect. And also, I think everyone uses this technique. It gives the project like a really snowy but also vintage effect. And it highlights our mold. So on the bells, I will put even more. Also a little bit on inside the frame on the nutcracker to make it like more vintage like this. And now I'm going to put this white chalky paint also on the edges like this to make sure that everything is covered well. So the edges, like on the edges, it's really bright white. So I pushed the brush really heavily. And here I want to have just a smooth smooth layer of this white chalky paint. So here inside I go really gently. And the same on the other side. It looks like a snowy nutcracker. Oh yeah, I like it. I like this contrast pretty much. So you have the sparky green, you have your antiquing gel, and then you have snow on it. This is how I like it. Of course, if you like, you can put more white on the edges or less white on the edges. It's all up to you, girls or boys, whoever is watching this video. And you can do some splashes if you like. But here I decided to take a small sponge and put like the snowflakes manually. So for me, this is enough. Very gently, very soft. This is how I like. And the same, oh no, just let me give it a dry really quick. All right. So in the same thing we will do on the back side of our ornament. Also here, I go like in a thick layer close to the edges to make this snowy effect on it. Beautiful. So I like this contrast pretty much. And I go really gently with the leftovers of the chalky paint on my brush close to the edges and to the center, and leaving gaps between it. So I don't want to have the white chalky paint in the middle that much, only on the sides. But also here, instead of using a brush, sorry, not a brush, the sponge, you can do splashes with the brush. So it's also up to your taste. So I want to apply it here, like more white. Yes. So for me, this is enough. Really beautiful effect. I love it so much. And it's easy to do. All right. So we got it ready. Now, let me think if we will apply some extra with this chameleon wax paste. I have this one in shade white gold. This is very soft, so I think it will be matchy. But I will apply like a really, really thin layer and only on the frames, but not everywhere, really gently. So this, you can see it's almost not visible. If you want to highlight your frame, you can of course use the gold wax paste, which is like more covering. But I decide not that bright or not that highlighting. So just a little bit like this. And on the back side, maybe just a few drops on the snowflakes to make them appear more highly. But this step is also optional because our sparkling gel in the background is shining already. But if you wish to make it like more, even more shiny, you can make this step as well. So I'm just playing around. Sometimes things go different than you actually plan, but they're cool. So you see it's really golden. And our last step regarding the mediums is to cover it with a varnish. For this project, I prefer to use a glossy varnish because I want to sparkle everywhere. And this is why I will be using the glossy varnish. So this is the last step. If you may think that this is too shining, too sparky already, just use the matte varnish. So I will start with the front side, the nutcracker. And maybe just as a hint, as a tip for you guys, if you want to make this ornament even more vintage-like, you can also work with a two-step crackle. You can put the crackles inside, like on the cracker itself, nutcracker itself, or outside on the frame, and highlight the crackles, for example, with patina or with gold wax, however you like. So there's so much ideas that you can play with. Just go with the flow, be creative, and make something out of it. So I will give it a dry. And the same coverage on the back side. So now we can make sure that our project is protected well from the environment. And these ornaments you can put on your Christmas tree, in your Christmas decoration. I got them hanging everywhere on the walls, on the Christmas tree. You can use it as a present for Christmas. So there are many possibilities how to use them in the daily life. So I will dry it really quick. And we will put the last decorative part or last decoration on this ornament. So here it is, this beautiful nutcracker. Here he is. And now the last decorative part is the bow. I have prepared the bow in red, in green, in gold. So I'm going to glue it down with the hot gun glue. And our nutcracker is finished. Oh, he's so gorgeous. For those who still don't know, I have obsession with the nutcrackers. So this one is, of course, one of my favorite. And this is how our project looks like. If you like, you can do a hanger on the back side. So you can place it on the wall, on the tree, or you can leave it the way it is, like here. And maybe also on this camera. You can leave it like here, like this way, and let it stand somewhere on the table or however. So guys, we have finished our project. As you can see, it's easy, it's quick, you don't need too much effort. Just go with the flow, make your Christmas decoration the way you want. And thank you so much for watching me. It was exciting for me to do my first live with Paint Art, and I'm really grateful. And if you like to see more projects of my how I use the Paint Art products, just visit my Facebook, YouTube. You can find me as Julie Art. You can see it on the left corner on the screen. So everyone is welcome. If you have anything to say, if you have questions, don't hesitate to contact me anytime. And thank you for your time. And I wish you a wonderful weekend. And yeah, enjoy your time. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time.